I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all need to stop it. We swipe our car and they rock us. These promoters, the shots and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop us. Speaking for the fans when I say they offended me. But really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by hate, you don't see the real enemy. You motherfucker be tempting me. Don't like your energy, you think you pimping me. We fight for over 500 centuries, no penitentiary. I'm smoking plenty weed. I don't need no sympathy. Earl Spin versus Crawford gon' be all the time. Regardless of who win or lose, they still gon' be in the Hall of Fame. So I ain't even in my feelings. Regardless of the rain, I'm chillin'. Numb to the pain, no feeling. Can't do the same dope feeling. We're guilty, but I ain't no villain. Lost my top, so it ain't no ceiling. Ryan versus Tank, is the fight I'm not feeling. Cause we already know that Tank gon' kill him. I wanna see Tank versus Devin Haney. Even Frank Moore. What about Shakur? Boxing is not a sport that we can afford. Cause we know that rich people ride the poor. This I cannot ignore. I never been shot before. The pain is burning inside. My people died. It's just like a hunter who shot a bull. Damn. I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all need to stop it. We swipe our car and they rob us. These promoters, the shots and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop us. Speaking for the fan when I say they offended me. But really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by her, you don't see the real enemy.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. I put my heart in this boxing. Hey, listen. I want to make a wild prediction. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I woke up thinking about this. I woke up thinking about these fights. I just seen that, it's looking like Devin Haney versus Regis is going to happen in the Bay Area. December 9th, I believe. December 9th. But definitely in December. Definitely in the first week or two in December. Shakur versus Frank Morton going to be in November. Man. I think it's dope, bro. I think it's dope. I don't know where the Shakur and Frank Morton, but honestly though, I think that fight should be either in New York or New Jersey, in my opinion. That's what I think. I think it should be in New York or New Jersey. But man, listen, 2023 has been an exciting year. Gotta be honest. A lot of people say it started with Tank versus Ryan. Listen, I'll let y'all get that shit out, cause it did sell 1.2 and all that there. But I just knew Ryan was soft, bro. Regardless of the numbers, sit down. Regardless of the numbers, we knew Ryan was just I mean, he was good, bro. He had good attributes. He's fast hands. He did have power. But in my opinion, that wasn't a legacy fight. And it's no discredit to Tank. Tank's special, bro. Tank did what he was supposed to do. It's a lot of fighters Ryan would beat, but he's not beating no special fighters. There's no special fighter that Ryan will ever beat. There's no very good fighter he's going to beat. I think Rolly might stop him. That's what I think. I think one of them crazy strength punches might clip him on the side of his head, on the top of his shit. I think he'll get clipped. But it sold 1.2 million, so it was a big fight. And also, it brought a lot of people to boxing. It did. I will say that. That fight was big as shit. Let's see. I might leave. It's been so many fights. You had Devin Loma, which turned into some huge controversy. That fight crossed over because a lot of people, man, I heard so many people that I've never even watched boxing or talk about boxing, talking about the Devin versus Loma fight. And I'm going to be honest, the fight was big, but the results was even bigger. The controversy was bigger with the whole Loma got robbed. You had Nelly saying he never watched boxing again. You had Boosie saying that Devin lost every round. So it became huge. So it's brought so much to boxing, bro, this year. This year, between good fights and a lot of mess, it's been a lot of mess that's made boxing bigger too, but it's been some fights, bro. Shakur fought Yoshi, and it was a spectacular performance, but Yoshi was a decent fighter. He wasn't on that level, but he's finna fight Frank Martin. Listen, And Spence versus Crawford. Even though I'm just gonna be honest, boxing is so bittersweet. The fights be great, bro, but it's the reaction of casual fans and even some of these fake ass diehard fans, bro. What y'all turn fights into. It's some bullshit to me, bro. I'm just listen, bro. I know some people think, and some people really worried for Spence, and I know he had a car wreck, and you just don't want nothing to happen to him, and that's why you don't want the rematch. You just want him to be safe and all that shit there, bro. But this boxing, bro. The reaction to Spence versus Crawford has been disgusting to me, bro. The world has shitted on Spence ever since that fight happened. And I think that shit is fake. That's why boxing, I swear, nothing angers me like boxing. Nothing angers me like that. Because real shit just ain't real. Spence a real one. Prove to be solid, bro. Prove to be solid. Prove to be who he say he is, bro. Spence proved it. Spence went against his own promote, bro. They wasn't thrilled to make that fight. I swear to God, bro, if Spence had just said, man, I want to fight Keith, they would have said, fuck that Bud fight and made the Keith fight, bro, in-house and the fight big. It would have sold. They would have rather made that fight. Not saying they would have never made the Bud fight. Not saying that. But it's Spence that pressed the gas, bro. He pressed the gas to make that fight. Of course, Bud was never ducking. Of course, Bud was willing to sign. But Spence had to go through his promotion, bro. He had to go against the grain, in my opinion. Because I've looked at how his promotional company has treated him since that fight. Bro, the way they promoting the shit out of Bud, it's just some prostitute. It's just how they did Canelo. After Floyd beat the shit out of him, y'all was big and they offered all this money to Canelo and all this stuff. It's like they did it with Pacquiao too. It's just weird to me. Oscar would never do no shit like that. Bring a black fighter in after fighting one of his fighter and make him all this money and shit. Like, only Al do shit. Like, that's the one thing Al do. Like, Pacquiao was Floyd op, and you offered him and then made him all this money. Canelo was Floyd when the Floyd's op, and Canelo was Jamal Charlo and them op, and you offered him all this money just to come and sign him and this and that. It's just, I don't like how PBC move, especially with all this money you motherfuckers offer Canelo. What's really fake about nobody talks about this 500,000 pay-per-views he sold in this last fight. Nobody talks about that, but you still say he's the face of boxing. 1 minute numbers don't lie, and 1 minute we go off numbers, the next we just go off legacy and reputation and all the wars they say he's been through. There's no fight where Canelo was in a war. I've never seen Canelo go blow for blow with any fighter. So when you talk wars, there's not no wear and tear like that on his body. Anyway, but let me get off Canelo because I'll get to going. But Spence made that fight happen. And what's crazy? The whole build-up, I knew Spence is a bigger name than Bud. Spence do bigger numbers than Bud. But it was some undercover. It was some Bud fans that came out of nowhere. And it's on both sides. It's some Spence fans that came out of nowhere. It was people just hiding in bushes. It was people, some of the main people that talked all this duck talk. When that fight got made, a lot of people got quiet. A lot of people got quiet. You motherfuckers really got nervous. A lot of you motherfuckers really didn't want Spence to fight Bud. A lot of you motherfuckers didn't want Bud to fight Spence. It became some messy shit. And this is what Tank and Devin and Shakir is becoming. But listen, bro, the disrespect that Spence has gone through, bro, that shit, it just shows why boxing is fake. And no matter how much I talk about boxing being the number one sport, it's not for a good reason. Because arguably right now, 2023, arguably, boxing has become the number one sport. Everybody talking about boxing. This whole year, bro, it's been nothing but boxing. Nobody is talking about nothing else, bro. Boxing big when you can jump on Facebook and you see all these motherfuckers that you don't never see talk about boxing. All of a sudden talking about boxing. I've seen more people talk about boxing this year than any other year. I'm telling you, bro, it's crossing over. Casuals are very interested, in which I don't give a fuck about casuals' opinion or they participation in this shit, because casual fans bring a lot of drama and bullshit ass shit to boxing. But so You can argue right now that boxing is the number one sport. But I'm telling you right now, if Devin Haney, Tank, and Shakur all fight each other, it's over with, bro. Ain't nothing fucking with it. Ain't nothing fucking with it, bro. I'm gonna be honest. At this point, after Spencer Crawford 2, and after Wilder Joshua, ain't nothing on the level of Devin, Tank, and Shakur fighting each other. After that, there's nothing bigger than that. That's nothing bigger than that, bro. This will change, and they all young. They all in their prime. I'm just telling you, listen, I don't keep no secrets. I let it be known how I feel. Devin, my guy. But I'm a huge fan of Tank and Shakur. But Devin, my guy. Devin is the one that I think he gonna overcome both of them. I think he will. It just, in my opinion, it's the shit Devin got in him, bro. It's the shit I see. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. You can just pick whichever one, bro. They all special. In my opinion, Tank is his best attribute is he's explosive. Shakur's best attribute is that he's slick. Devin Haney's smooth. I think that's the difference between the three of them when you just break it down. Explosiveness, slickness, and smooth. But all three of them are special. And in my opinion, I think Devin Haney at this point has the best resume, and I think he's the most accomplished and the most proven. And that's not the reason why I got him over Shakur and Tank, because he could very well lose to both of them. Very well lose to both of them, just like they could lose to him. But I just think that Loma fight, it showed me some shit. Also, nobody never talks about how Devin hurt Loma multiple times. Let me tell you something. Go back the 4th or the 5th round. I want to say it was the 5th round. Devin hit Loma with a hook to the body. And when he hit Loma, Loma gasped. And he grabbed Devin and threw him to the ground. And when the referee stopped it, he gave Loma time and Loma was over there breathing hard. He was sucking it in because he was hurt badly. He hurt him multiple times, but in the 4th or 5th round, he really hurt him. Nobody talks about that. Also, what impressed me the most about Devin Haney, let me tell you something about you. I talk that shit about Loma and he ain't white Jesus, but that motherfucker is tricky. Out of Devin, Tank, and Shakur, Loma is the best opponent. That win over Loma is the best win in my opinion, because Loma is a tricky ass fighter. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. It's very easy to see how Loma has overwhelmed fighters. Even though I think these fighters kind of folded, like Nicholas Walters and Rigondeaux, but you can see how he made them dudes. Loma can really overwhelm you. And in that 10th and 11th round, bro, if Devin wasn't who he was, bro, he would have folded. I've never seen Devin. A lot of people, and I'm not finna make this about Devin Haney, but I see things like it's just Shakur and Tank, and y'all try to section them off like Devin ain't involved in it. It's 3 kings, bro. It ain't 2. It's 3 kings, bro. And like I said, in that 10th and 11th round, when Loma gave it everything, he gave Devin everything he could throw. Devin took that shit, never folded, fought back, and then the 12th round came back and dominated. Because I think in the first 8 rounds, Devin completely dominated. He completely dictated the fight. It was the 9th round, the 10th round, and the 11th round where Loma turned the fuck up. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Tio never went through that. Tio didn't get that version of Loma. Loma was relentless the 9th, 10th, and 11th round, and many fighters would have quit. Many fighters would have folded up. Many fighters would have failed. He never dropped them or nothing. A lot of people say Devin Cheney. I've seen Loma hurt most of Loma's opponents. He hurt them, bro. Loma don't have devastating power, but it's combination. It's the accumulation. Kind of like with Shakur. When Shakur will hit you with 4 and 5 punch combinations, it's gonna hurt, bro. Same way with Loma. Loma throw combinations, and that straight left hurt. So like I said, Devin is one of the very few opponents that I seen Loma fight that he wasn't able to overwhelm Devin. He wasn't able to overwhelm him. So that performance showed me a lot of shit. Even though there was a lot of criticism toward Devin, a lot of people just didn't give him credit for the kind of opponent that he beat. And I don't think it was no 7-5, bro. And it definitely wasn't a draw. I could give it 8-4, 9-3. I give that fight 8-4, 9-3. But when it comes to Shakur, I'm gonna say this, bro. Listen, I've been on Devin. I think Shakur switched all the way up on Devin. I think he switched up. I think that shit is fake as shit. And I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. Shakur has become much bigger off mentioning Devin's name. Shakur's name is much hotter, and he's getting a lot more interviews. Casual fans are talking about Shakur more. Shakur at this point, Devin, Tank, and Shakur, bro, are the three kings. But I'm gonna say this about Shakur though. I got to give Shakur a lot of credit because I'm going to tell you, Shakur do not have to fight Frank Morton. If you ask me, I think Tank should be fighting Frank Morton because y'all at the same promotion. Shakur is crossing, he's not crossing promotion because the fight going to be on Top Rank. But he's fighting a PBC fighter. He don't have to do that, bro. Don't have to do that. Don't have to do it. And even though I think Shakur is a better fighter than Frank and he's on another level, Frank can he can upset the show. He has the capabilities of this ain't no one-sided fight. It could be a one-sided fight because Shakur is special, but on paper, this ain't a one-sided fight. It's not a one-sided fight, bro. This is a fight he didn't have to take. So I give Shakur a bunch of credit. Yeah, you might have switched up on that. Outside the ring, you do weird shit, but inside the ring, Shakur that guy, bro. And I'm going to keep saying it. Even though I think Devin is the best, Shakur is the most impressive. Shakur is the most skilled. He's the most impressive. Shakur got every tool. Shakur got more tools than all of them. I just think the will. I'm telling you, will will take you a long way though, and with skill, because Devin ain't got skills, but his will is bigger than all of them to me. His will, his heart, his determination, his focus, his work ethic. His dedication. I think all that will play a factor into why he'll beat both of them. Now, when it comes to Tank, at this point, bro. Tank is the one that I'm really looking at right now. Because Shakur, all that shit talking about Devin, that is out the window because you fighting Frank Morton. You get a ton of credit for that. You get a ton. I got nothing else to say about Shakur. He finna fight a tough dude, bro. He finna fight a bad motherfucker in Frank Morton. Frank Morton is very underrated. And you get a lot of respect for taking this kind of fight. It's a dangerous fight, bro. Dangerous fight. But Tank, I'm telling you right now, bro, if you come out and announce you finna rematch Cruz, I'm telling you, bro, at this point, man, listen, bro. Tank, people act like Devin got the most to prove. I think Tank got the most to prove. For one, you the biggest star in boxing, bro. I get that shit, but I'm just tired of how black stars are being bred to be. And not just black stars, period. They all act bougie. They all act like I can just fight whoever I want to fight. The fan. To me, all stars and box superstars, they treat fans like shit. They never give the fans what they want. They do what the fuck they want. I don't like it, bro. And that shit started when Leonard hit the game. Ali never did no bougie ass shit like that, bro. It was when Leonard hit the game, bro. Leonard did that shit. Leonard fought certain fighters, bro. He fought the best, and Sugar Ray Leonard is the truth. It's taking nothing away from him. Even though he used to snout that powder, it's taking nothing away from him. Sugar Ray Leonard was the goods. But also he didn't fight Donald Curry, Mike McCallum, or Michael Nunn, or the Hawk. But he's great. But I'm just saying, a lot of fighters used to pick and choose. A lot of fighters picked and choose. Floyd did it. A lot of fighters done it, bro. So it's created this kind of persona where you can actually really just move how you want, and fans won't. Listen, bro, at this point, fans, we just got to stop it, bro. Listen, bro, I talk that shit, I fuck with Devin. Bro, if Devin do anything weird, I'm on your neck, bro. I don't play that. I'm not with it. I want to see these dudes fight each other. And like I said, I don't know what's next for Tank, because Devin got a huge fight with Regis. Shakur got a huge fight with Frank. Like, these dudes fighting, and I gotta mention it. They both black fighters. They fight. So I'm just saying, because that's but I don't know who Tank gonna fight. If it ain't Cruz, I'm trying to see who is Tank gonna fight. I don't know. And also, I'm gonna say this: it's some fighters at 135 that's sneaky. They sneaking their way on in, bro. It's some fighters at 135 that could upset the show, bro. What's his name? Ray Martilla. At Top Rank. He had a Cuba, I want to say. He can upset the show. He can upset the show in a lot of ways. I'm gonna tell you another dangerous fighter. Edwin De Los Santos is dangerous. It's a couple of them, man. And then you got the upcoming Abdullah Mason, bro. You got he at 135, but we're still early in their career. Keyshawn Davis at 135. I'm telling you, next year Keyshawn Davis is a contender in my opinion. Next year he's a contender in my opinion. That's how good Keyshawn Davis is special to me. Keyshawn Davis is special. And I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm saying this, and I didn't like that motherfucker. I did not like Keyshawn Davis, and part of it because he was fucking with Spence. It's just certain shit I didn't like. He always attacking black fighters and shit, doing baboon shit. But in the ring, that motherfucker's special. Keyshawn Davis special, and that motherfucker grew on me. That motherfucker's special. Kid Austin at 135. I just think he need a little more tuning up. I want to see him with JoJo Diaz. I want to see that fight. That's a good measuring stick. But you got some good fighters at 135. You got some bad boys at 142. But I'm telling you, bro, when Devin, Tank, and Shakur fight each other, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. Like I said, bro, I just wish fans just get off this stardom shit and just get off this favorite fighter shit. And bro, I'm not saying just put all this pressure on the fighter you like the most, but let's just keep it straight down the middle, bro, when it comes to this shit, because this is for the greater good. Boxing will become the #1 sport if these fights happen. And not only that, bro, boxing will be so exciting. These three fighters fight each other, bro. It's gonna change boxing, in my opinion. It's gonna change shit, bro. It's too epic, bro. It's too epic. A lot of people, I'm telling you, we sitting on, a lot of times in life, bro, you could be sitting on a gold mine. You could be sitting on a hustle or something that you good at or something that you can do to contribute money or contribute just more than what you've ever thought you'd make. And I'm telling you right now, Devin, Tank, and Shakur, they don't even know what they sitting on. They don't even realize the greatness in Tank definitely don't. Because Tank has never said me and Shakur or me and Dev is a big fight. He said me and T.O. is. He said me and Monster Eno. Anybody that ain't black, Tank is willing to make a huge fight with them. Tank has never said, and the reason why I criticize Tank the most, the ball in your court, bro. The ball is in your court. Tank can disrupt any negotiations right now if he sent an offer. You know, I don't know if Shakur and Frank is all the way signed, but if he sent Shakur or Frank an offer, they pull out of negotiations immediately. So the ball is in Tank's court. I just think you're acting very bougie, bro, and you still have yet to fight a black fighter. So I don't know, bro, but I think you're special. I think all three of you special. So I can set all my differences to the side, bro, and look for the greater good in boxing, because I just like to see greater fights over my favorite fighter. I care more about greater fights. So I just want to see these three dudes fight, and until we acknowledge how special, bro, these dudes are special, man. And I'm not gonna, like I said, you can't section it out. Oh, it's just Devin and it's just Shakur that's special and Tank ain't special. Oh, it's just Tank and Shakur that's special and Devin ain't special. They all three of them special, bro. It just depend on what you like. It depend on what you like. So, in my opinion, bro, they'll change boxing. They'll change some shit around, bro. And I just wish Tank do it, bro. I wish Tank press the gas on making these fights, because if you don't, bro, these youngsters coming up, bro, they're going to be just as bougie or even worse, bro. And boxing's just going to get worse. The way you motherfuckers act when you become a star, I just don't like it, bro. I just don't like. Canelo is making Jermell Charlo move up two-way. See, a lot of people act like they so excited, and I'm excited for Jermell because I'm happy he getting the bag and an opportunity, bro. But don't get it twisted, bro. He been out of the ring over a year, and he coming off a broke hand, bro. Canelo is the most coward, and I'm telling you, if he knock out Jermell, bro, they're gonna say back now #1 pound for pound. They're gonna say he back #1 pound for pound, bro. They're gonna act like that shit is the greatest accomplishment. Jermell been inactive, bro, and he coming off a broke hand. And Canelo I'm telling you, he pick him well, bro. He pick him well, and but we'll see what happened with that fight. But I'm telling you, bro, out of all the fights in boxing, ain't nothing fucking with them three kings. This is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.